Howdy dudes. I want to make a quick video for you. Appreciate all the nice comments about the awning video. It's nice when something works right the first time. Those who've been watching for a while, that does not happen a lot for me, so that was nice. I just got off the phone with a gentleman named Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? Who gave me a nice, lot of tips. He has a very similar rig as my own, and gave me some very valuable tips. And also helped me in ways he did. I don't know if you wanted me to tell your story, Jimmy, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So kiss my whole ass. No, I don't mean no. Kiss my. I actually want to. Hopefully you're drinking, and just know we're having one together. So this is to you, Jimmy. Thank you, sir. Smooth. No, it's not for you, buddy. Unless you want it to be. Yeah, it was nice. Well, first I'll tell you. I haven't put videos out for a while. Excuse me. Like I said, I did my 6-month update, but I wasn't pleased with it because I wasn't in a very good mood. And I did put effort into the Mr. Rogers, but that's only out of respect to the late great Mr. Rogers, a patriot and a fine American. Yeah, the real reason I put out videos for a while is I had lost my Mojo. My Mojo went missing. And the reason I'm making this video is because maybe there's some people out there who would sometimes have misplaced their Mojo and their drive. So I will say there's a lot of shit kind of rained down on me at the same time, and I wasn't taking it as well as I could, or as how I should have taken it. There's a few... Oh, fuck it. A few things. Well, you guys know about the computer thing. Really not that big a deal. Eventually, still not where it needs to be. I got the programs I need. The engine went down. I also began going through the legal portion of a divorce, which, despite what anyone tells you, is not as fun as you might think. That's all been a lie. Divorces are not fun. But essentially, we were both being dicks. I know I was being a dick too, and I acknowledged it. Like, I mean, I know it takes two to tango, but if you don't get sidetracked by anger and realize that you're basically fighting for shit you don't want anyway, you treat, no matter, like I say, you're in a disagreement, but you treat the other person with love and respect, as long as they're not a complete sociopath. You can, like I said, it takes two to tango, but you can play some nicer music, I guess. So, I mean, that's getting to where it needs to go. That's, again, that was just part of the whole Mojo thing, and you start to forget who you are, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I say a lot of things happened at one time, and it kind of started bringing me down. And like I was talking to Jimmy, he was a very similar situation to me, where he was, and again, Jimmy, I don't know if you wanted your story. I'm not putting your last name or your social out there. We'll change his name to James. So James is similar to me, where he had a good thing going with music in Canada, and some bullshit happened, and then he didn't get to do that thing. Or he had to try to start over again here. Like, same thing with me. I had a pretty good thing going with comedy in England, and then I'm now in Western Ohio, not necessarily the mecca for stand-up comedy. And it hit you hard sometimes, because you think some what ifs. And like I said, it was bringing me down for a little bit. And sometimes when you get down, everything starts to look shit. Like, I think sometimes, am I in this 2-horse town, plugged in, just living in a van, plugged into a trophy shop, and deluding myself that I can do this comedy thing? Or am I living in a rural paradise where I get to take my kids down to the river all the time, and we can go fishing and swimming in the water, and I'm living under my own terms, still brave enough to chase my own dream and get out of life what I want to get out of it. And really, I'm beholden really only to my family. I don't have a boss. Yeah, to my family and to myself. And really, both of those things are true, just depending on how you feel about yourself. So, which leads me to an old Cherokee proverb. There's a Cherokee story about two wolves. There's two wolves that exist And now it just looks like I'm playing with myself because of dogs. But there is a dog there. Or is there? That's the question. Alright, there's a Cherokee story that there's two wolves that exist in all people. There's the good wolf, belief in yourself, joy, self-confidence, half full kind of thing. Or there's the bad wolf, and it's self-doubt, anger, depression. And those two wolves, every morning when you wake up, they fight each other. And the wolf that wins is the wolf that you feed every day. So, fucking deep, ain't I? So the trick is you gotta feed the good wolf. And I was feeding the bad wolf. I was giving. It's easy to do. It's easy to get into that trap, and that motherfucker gets strong. You can get sidetracked. Good wolf takes a little more work to feed. But, yeah. So I'm saying, talking to Jimmy, again, it was nice. He's a bit older than I am. And he's still in there. He's still RVing it up. But still getting out of life what he wants to get out of it. And he's not giving up on his dreams. And good on you, Jimmy. I know your advice on the other RV stuff was nice, but that was actually very helpful. So I really do appreciate that very much. Inspiring man. So thank you. But yeah, so I realized part of the problem is I didn't have, because I'm here, I'm trying to do the comedy thing here, and I'm trying to play the game as it is laid out before me. And that's just not, if I want something big to push for, I need to make it, and I need to do it. And that's on me. It's no one's fault but my own that things aren't going the way I necessarily want them to do. So, yeah. So like I said, we're working regular jobs, trying to think fun to get this RV going again. I'm getting close. But, actually, this isn't just a shameless plug. But I have moved into, this is a nice little thing for me, into making commercials. So I'm going to run a commercial for you. American manufacturing is dead. We haven't been known for quality goods for years. Nowadays, if you want anything made right, you best get it imported. The Midwest is only ghosts of innovation. Those days are long behind us. Well, luckily, Fitzgerald Motorsports is way behind the times. Tucked deep in a sleepy western Ohio town exist men who still dare to do things the old-fashioned way. Hard work, attention to detail. For 50 years, the Fitzgerald family has proudly stamped their name on their products because they build them right. Merging the latest technology with an unwavering pride and hands-on craftsmanship, Fitzgerald Motorsports has become a global name in V-Rod exhausts and accessories. Fitzgerald Motorsports doesn't listen to rumors. They're too busy working. Supporting this iconic American brand, these men refuse to tolerate anything less than excellence. Fucking badass, right? That shit is deep America. That is goddamn raw meat and masculinity and beef, Harleys, heterosexual sex, all that shit. That shit was nice. But yeah, so I've been doing that and trying to drum up some business that way. So I use my video skills and do some creativity to make some money. But anyway, I'm really, like I said, so I decided to push. I do a little art and hippie bullshit that I like to do. And so what I'm going to do is set up a big kind of stand-up special, film a stand-up special, and have an art show during the day and the special at night. And then maybe try to sell the special, do an hour show. I used to do the Edinburgh Fringe in Scotland, and I do an hour show for about, it's a month-long festival. I used to go for about 3 weeks or so. And do that again here. I didn't have that. I noticed before in England I had that every year to push toward. And that kept me driven, kept me writing, and whatever else. So I need, since that doesn't exist over here, I need to make that happen for myself. So, me and the Good Wolf push toward that. I know I did find a guy who can fix the engine cheaper, but I need to stay here for a bit. And I gotta make all the other videos about getting everything else together before I fix the engine. Again, I know that seems back-ass word. But although I have a good wolf and a bad wolf, I also have a dumbass wolf. And once I got this engine running, I'd just go buck wild and be off and ripping it like I would. So, in a way, it's a blessing. And it's, so, I'm gotta treat it as such. Good wolf, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I know this is a rambling nonsense video, but again, I wanted to make a better update video and tell people where I've been, why I've been doing many videos, and let everybody know that even the old Luker gets down sometimes. This is, Wild Turkey is not as good as I remember it being. Then I also need to stop getting drunk and just talking to my dog every night. That's probably not... Does that bother you? He loves it, though. Anyway. Yeah. So, whatever the fuck else I was talking about. Again, I know this video's... Oh, and also, I noticed that I've been doing videos for a while, and people have unsubscribed. Which, also, good. I say good. If you're still here... I wanted the bad ones to leave. That's also what I wanted. I wanted quality, not quantity. I wanted just meat on, no lettuce on my sandwich. I don't have lettuce on a sandwich. Lettuce has no flavor. What's the point of you, lettuce? Maybe onions, and I like mushrooms. I like is like a steak sandwich on a nice, like a baguette or like an Italian loaf, and steak. Sauteed onions and mushrooms and melt some Swiss on there. I know it's a Swiss melt, basically is what it is, but on a steak sandwich. Fuck, I'm getting hungry now. But yeah, I'm gonna be steak, but I got some Spam. I think that's not really the substitute, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna feed the good wolf some fucking Spam. So anyway, Jimmy, thank you, sir, very much. I will be getting in touch when I stupidly start ripping that bedroom apart, because you know what the fuck is going on. So, thank you guys, and thank you everybody else for watching, and y'all take it easy.
You ain't trying to bite nobody, I'll bite you. You know what you want? Ooh, ooh. Arr. Arr, bite your back. Arr. 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 Bite my nose again. Mess my night up. Mess my night up. Grr, grr, you're terrifying, dude. You're a badass. Grr. See, but look at your position. Look, I got you in a full Nelson now. You leave yourself wide open for the full Nelson. That was a half Nelson. That was a wing and a half. That was a wing and a half. And then pin. And then pin. You grab these two legs and down you go. Down you go. Down you go.